Hey, hello guys. It's today a beautiful day in the Netherlands, but I just found some time to cast another game here for the Age of Speakers Cup. And today we're playing a game between our player in the blue, Special Hippo Joe, and our player in the red, Koude Pinda. And of course, in this tournament, our player in the blue is better known as RonaldMeer, and the player in the red is also still known as Koude Pinda. These are just the Steam names because we are playing on Age of Empires HD. This is the first round of the Age of Empires Cup, and these are already the quarterfinals. And this is game one. Of course, if you've seen the previous round between Jelf and our player Wereldkaart, you should know it was 2-0 for player Jelf. So we see him in the semi-finals. But of course, it's still really unknown who is going to win this matchup. Of course, these two are quite the higher rated players here in the tournament. We expect a lot of them because both are around 1700 with their ELO rating. Of course, a lot of things can happen. Unlike on Black Forest, this game is just played on non-explored modus, of course, so our scouts have to do it all by themselves. Of course, maybe with some help by a sheep from time to time, but they will maybe try to find the relics rather shortly, because one main thing on on Arena, I should say, is that the gold sources are mostly not infinite but finite, because there's no possibility to trade when doing a 1v1 here. So the only infinite source of gold are these beautiful relics. And of course, when doing Arena, a lot of the times you could see a long Imperial wall, and you will need gold. Since gold is king, always try to have gold units instead of trash units, which just used cost. Food and wood, gold units are preferably the best. A bit odd bolt order here of a player in the blue, since most of the time you don't need that many villages on foot in the first parts of the game. The most best fast castle builds are around 7 villages of a 7 population on foot, and then 1 to wood. Really clever use here of a sheep to open the gate, but then there is something going wrong here. A bit of micro going wrong. Just 4 HP left on this one villager when doing the ball, and that's the thing with not doing loom law. He's just saying he Phil died, and that's really a pity actually. The ball is going back. Maybe you should have moved the sheep, but small things. Of course, this is a quite big setback so early in the game. Losing a vill is really costly, and or player in the blue is asking how he lost it. Of course, I don't think he's going to react. Of course, most logical way for losing a vill is the ball. Maybe a bit of yeah. I'm really interested what he's doing. Actually, I'm just I'm a bit baffled. Because most of the time you lure them back to the town center, not close to the mill. Of course, it's possible, but it maybe would have been another dead villager here, because it couldn't go in the town center. Of course, those other villagers were fast enough to rescue this one, but it was still close. He did loom in the meanwhile though, so good things happening. Scouting for the relics, of course, really important, and I would say those are in favor of a player in the blue. One close, another one close here, another one close. And these two are quite in the middle, but this one is rather close for a player in the blue. This though is a bit interesting for a player in the red. You don't see a big woodless space of land that often on Arena, and the unfortunate thing is that his 2 sheep are located here. You can't see them, of course. The thing is, in this tournament, you could ask for a restart in the first 7 minutes of the game. It's already 7:36, so it's not possible anymore. So these wild boars are really important food income for a player in the red at the moment. He's not going to lose another vill, I hope, for him, because that would be really hard. 4 HP left, down to the close. I think they will make it, but this wild boar may walk back in the main wall. They won't. So just survives, and all things good in the hood. What's going on at the other side of the map? Some berry bushes are being gathered from. So a bit of gold gathered here. Maybe a bit too much early. If you're doing a really efficient, fast castle, 2 would be enough when making your 20th fill. Already on 23 population for a special hippo Joe or blue player, and Koude Pinda is maybe a bit behind. He's on 22. Of course, he lost the vill if he got to queue some other villages in the main wall, but things are still going quite close. Little score lead, of course, for a player in the blue though, and I've got a little friend here, a big cat is just walking by and watching too, of course, this really good game between our player Koude Pinda and Special Joe. Of course, the quarterfinals already. It's going really quickly, making gathering some extra gold a bit later because he wants that extra food, of course, a bit more quickly. He can decide to click up now. He won't, I think. He won't. Of course, this is not ideal. More a mill placement. Doing it a bit one tile closer would be better, of course. You could also decide to place it directly next to the berries, but this is just inefficient. Wouldn't do that. Just one farm up for a player in the blue. Also, just I want to mark this thing, make a remark about it. The ideal placement for a farm is this little 9 tiles. This spot is the most ideal because when you're looking at these villages, they have got this big amount of space to farm on, but if you look at them, they just walk this part. They only use this part of it. They never come here, and it's always so. It's not like when they are here, they are getting close to the town center. No, always on this part of the farm. So, when having a farm, for example, here, you will see they walk from here to here, whereas this villager will be walking here and then dropping his food off far more quickly. It already is here, so you don't have to walk that much. Of course, these are small things, but in the end, these don't really matter. Especially in expert games, of course, isn't that important here. We'll take a look at a player in the blue, because I think he's not the first one going up. He has is on 29 pop though, so we can see maybe a fast imp out of him, or real strong feudal edge. Koude Pinda though, he lost his villager. He was behind in population. He still is 3 population behind, but he is already in feudal age. If he does this thing really smart, he may get a really some quick castle time. But I don't think so. I think he lacks a lot of food. He has got enough farms. He don't has had enough wood to hoe, so small problem for him there. He has his market, he has his blacksmith, he almost had enough gold. He has enough gold at the moment, though not enough food. Maybe he can decide to sell some wood and buy some food, but he doesn't. He's just waiting for villagers to drop off their food. Not enough here to force drop off his berries, but now he can click up, and he does. I think he has a lead here. He has a lead on Special Joe. He can decide to click up now, and he does. I think 10 seconds delay here. Still both good cross times. Of course, when advancing, Special Joe has got 3 villages more than his opponent, and that will mean his economy is really far far more advanced. Koude Pinda is falling behind also in score. He is closing a bit though. Just 100 difference. It was like 200, not that much, not much time ago. What's going on? I don't see any spectacular play. No one is going to go for some more land control, map control, I should say. No barracks or no stables for scouts, maybe. Of course, scouts aren't that great, of course, but they have got a lot of monk resistance, and when you're gathering those relics, defeating those monks, not being converted is, of course, the most important thing you try to do. Of course, you can easily kill them with your scout. Just one fill on gold though for a player in the blue. He hasn't got enough to support a big monk rush. I don't expect a monk rush from him. Still not moving the rest of his economy. I expect a big boom from him. Maybe 4 town centers. He has got enough for 3 directly, which is insane actually. And the same thing is true for a player in the red. No, this isn't true. He lacks a lot of food. He is building 1 town center though. But I try to see where a player in the blue is placing his 2nd town center. He isn't. I'm just waiting for him to spend it. He is making 1 here, near to his berries and near to his wood. He could of course decide to delete this walls because it blocks his town center placement. It isn't useful for anything. Maybe when he's got pushed really far, that he will be blocked, and this stone wall could be useful, but I don't think so. He is going forward with a castle. Oh, it is a forward castle play. Not too much forward. He could have gone a bit more forward, for example, to this gold mine, but good enough. Of course, I could use this to make war elephants. I've never seen it before on arena expert castle play, but maybe you could see some different things. I have seen some great things in this tournament already, like on the previous game when I saw 9 watchtowers going up, or maybe the feudal arena army, because it's of course already the 2nd matchup we're playing on arena, and I just had an interesting remark for a player in the red. This is really unfortunate. He can't gather his stone, so he can't make any castles anymore. He can't make more town centers. His stone is blocked. He could buy some by was buying some at the market, but he has to chop through this wood, then try to chop these trees here, and then he could maybe get. Of course, he got some extra stone here, and that's the only thing I see. Of course, the elite units of the Persians aren't that much used in the castle age, so it isn't that much of a threat. And the player inert is gathering the relics quite easily. I'm just hoping special Neighbor Joe is doing something interesting. I still see 2 town centers. He could be outboomed by his opponent because he's already almost on 3, so he has to watch out for this. He can make fills 3 times as for Randall, 3 times. With 1 town castle with 7 towns at the faster, so good things happening. Still not sure about the placement. I should have placed it next to the forest, not 2 tiles beneath it, but okay. 2 monks are out, getting his relics in his own pace. Of course, monks are really slow. There are some Spanish monks on donkeys, but they can't get a relic, so they aren't just that fast. 3rd town center out for a player in the blue, so not much forwardness anymore when talking about a booming. A bit too much gold actually, by the way, for a player in the red. He isn't using it, he isn't buying anything else. Maybe he tries to buy a castle with it. Of course possible, but I don't see it happening. It's not really efficient. Also player in the blue has quite low resources. That means you're spending those, and yeah, you can make money by spending money, of course, that's the saying. And that's really true also in this game. You need to spend your money, you need to get the resources low. Try to have from all town centers population creation, like is happening in 2 of those. Now is also this one being used. Of course, you could decide to replenish a lumber camp. He has got enough wood for it. And of course, it's far more efficient. Also, by splitting it up, it's like they are blocking each other some seconds. You could decide to do at maximum 4 villages per wood camp. Then you have a minimum amount of blocking. I heard a monastery coming out, a monk coming out, I should say. Also some forward siege. This can be a quick push. Knights being created, of course. Knights are really powerful. The Frank knights, of course, of the Franks are the strongest. But Persian knights are really strong. Of course, there's also got access to camels. When or player in the blue decides to go full camels, full knights, or player in the red can easily counter them and making or more monks or his own camels. Making siege workshop for defensive reasons, I guess. But Mangonel's already coming out for play in the blue. No more 10 centers coming up. Sometimes I think 4 town center is the right thing to do on arena, because economy is quite easily protected by these stone walls. And yeah, Oblobly Players was housed for a little while, but he's managing to get some more living space by using these villages here. So creating some more houses. Mangonel out! I expect some pressure really rather shortly from our player in the blue. I don't think our player in the red is ready for it. He has gathered his own relics, and these spears were a little too late to stop these monks. He already has, I guess, 2 relics, and he has got 2. Our player in the blue has, at the moment, I think 3 or 2. Oh, also 2. Even on that side of the game. I'm still searching for the 3rd relic. Not finding it at the moment. And neither do they, because they don't have it. On a normal map there are 5 relics, of course. It's one of the things in the meta at the moment. By the way, another stone here in this crazy part of the map of Riot. This is a real unfair map generation, I think, in this case. Also, our players should maybe decide to split his lumber, make some extra lumber camps. At the moment, this is oversaturating each other. Mangonel, for Mangonel trade, we missed a little Mangonel war here. No more creation of all player in the blue, but ram out for a player in the red. And I'm really curious if he are making more rams. Also, an interesting counter here. 3 pikemen going to the knights. Of course, that's the right counter. Knights are really squishy when opposed to the pike, because the pikes have got a bonus damage against Cav. So yeah, great things happening. Good counter play. Also, great booming here. A bit of oversaturation. Try to split it. Of course, it's really maybe decide to wall off this part of the map. Make use of it. With this part of the map, because it's a really important stone. A really important gold mine. And so player in the blue has complete map control. Or player in the red isn't even trying to. Yeah, to get some map control. He's making some defensive army though. Maybe over exaggerating on the creation of pikes at the moment, but I guess he has got the resources. He should have gone Imperial Age by now, because if you see his gold count is already on 2000. You can easily sell some gold and You can use your gold to buy some extra food. And of course he has got his university, he has got his church, he can go up. And I think that's what a little special Joe is doing. He has the right amount of food, and like I was saying, Imperial Age 4 player in the blue. 30-minute mark, that's the right moment to go. And also some extra aggression going on. Good work here from a player in the blue. Scully though for a player in the red for a short while. But that's just because he spent a lot of resources. Score is made in this game from for example your kills, your amount of military, your amount of villages, but also of stocked resources. If you've got a lot of resources in your bank, you get a lot of score leads. It's that easy. Also, when tributing resources to a friend, so like slinging an ally in a co-op game, in a team game, you also get some points. It's just worth noticing if you see a lot of points going to a special player, you can expect some slinging by someone. So just so you guys know. 3 rams going to the castle, trying to regain some map control, but this isn't that smart because, of course, 2 mangonels, 2 knights, and some other infantry. Maybe we see some conversions though, but killing those rams were a piece of cake. Of course, then fighting beneath a castle with just pike is really dangerous. Those pike have 0.0 defense against arrows, so they are really squishy. Also, going so close with your mangonels near to a castle is really dangerous. You shouldn't do that. And there is a big thing. Trebuchet is going out for a play in the blue. I expect some really aggressive play now. Gates are open at the moment. Pikes are also upgraded for a play in the blue. But what's happening? Our play there is also some in the Imperials. However, he has still not managed to get a stone. He cannot make his own his own trebuchets. He has got enough stone at the moment, maybe. He still hasn't enough stone. He's mining some now with some villages, and he of course should make some extra bombard cannons if he decides to do chemistry rather quickly. Otherwise, he can be really crushed by these trebuchets. 200 attack damage, of course, and 6 rage. It's difficult to play against. Some extra knights are going out, and maybe some upgrades are coming rather quickly. Just going to take a look at the blacksmith. No upgrades yet. I just take a look at how strongly already. +1 and 2 armor. Whereas halberd upgrade has been done, so he has got the right counters. But just the +1 here, no armor upgrades, and that's something else you shouldn't do. Try to prioritize your defensive upgrades with infantry before your attack upgrades, because most of the time, because the path finding of infantry isn't that great, you need more time to get close to an enemy. So most of the times you need the time, so the damage you need to tank more damage so you can make more hits with your infantry. So it doesn't really matter how much damage. Of course, it does matter how many oftentimes you can damage someone. So this time it's I totally missed this. We see a forward castle here for a player in the blue. 2 rams are closing, so I don't think it was the best place. However, some villages have been killed. This is an island place. Is it filled with With what? Like, I'm really curious to see. Maybe it is. It isn't. It's just filled with some villages. He could use them for targeting down those ramps, and he is losing this castle. However, at the moment, a lot of mangonels have been lost. A lot of gold has gone to the sink, and also 650 stone is just gone. Okay, good to see. Some houses he's housed. Of course, we've got 300 population game here. We can see a lot of army. Some more villages would also be great. Isn't something still queued? Yes, still villages being queued. Some extra wood is also be gone. And a player in the red does find his last 2 sheep. Of course, those were hidden here. Extra town center here, 4 town center. I think that's the right thing to do. Bombard cannon out. And I think actually our player in the red should already have those, because he knows bombard cannons are the perfect counter against oranges. He is going to overwhelm here though, because in his sheer numbers. Still upgrades for this knight, but they are still being squeezed by this castle. Those arrows do a lot of damage. Still no upgrades there. He should have known. He's going to lose both his rams in this raid, and also this mangonel. I think he's outnumbered here. He can of course really quickly create some extra, and he has enough for a castle. Tries to gather some, but I don't see any place to make a castle. Maybe here would be great. A lot of forward play here for playing the blue. Big score lead, 8,000 points against 6,000 in yeah, when looking at it. This isn't the best micro here. Of course, big walking steps, but action is going on here. Big hit for this mangonel before going down. Some really damaged hand cannons, but this is the problem. There's bonus damage against infantry for hand cannoneers, and yeah, those halberdiers are going down like snow on a summer day. So like some mangonels going out, but I don't think it's enough. He really does need chemistry at the moment. When you see flaming shots going from an Anganaga or Trebuchet, you know chemistry has been done. And I don't think it has been done. Fletching has been done, however, by our player in the red. So that means we can see some archery ranges, we can see some other things going, like elite skirmisher. Of course, they are still countering hand cannoneers, but you need a lot of them. You need a mass of hand cannoneers. This is, like I said before, gold is king, and this is a fully gold army aspect for this one pikeman. But when playing a game, when playing with gold units against fully trash units, the gold units are going to win. Of course, these 2 mangonels are quite good, of course, but not against this amount of bombard cannons, hand cannoneers, onagers, and whatnot else. Of course, pity that he lost his castle over here, but I still think it can be GG rather soon. Good economy though, but I think at the moment the economy of a player in the blue is even better. Good farm, good wood camp replenishment by the way, just chapeau for that, kudos. Enough houses, he's making full use of his 300 pub. Oh, not at the moment, he's just having the exact number of 200. Done his energy upgrade though. Of course, it's quite hard to get in though. I think the right thing for a player in the blue would be to get them some extra stone walls. Those are not upgraded walls, just the normal regular stone ones, so you can get in quite quickly. This is a choke point you maybe not be able to get in from. However, this is also a thing. Trebuchets have got 16 range. This is the game breaking thing. You can't hit it with normal mangonels, you can't hit it with your other yeah, siege. Maybe when having a bombard cannon, that will maybe do it. But I think it will be 1-0 for a player in the blue rather quickly. Nothing much happening actually in the back. Maybe you should see a town center here because it's really crammed up. He's going to lose his villages here if he isn't really carefully. We can see a comeback. It isn't impossible, especially late game. Some players have got amazing comebacks, but I don't see it in this raid. I just don't see it. Of course, he's holding quite well, but he's doing the thing what I said. He is making some extra holes in the wall so he can get in. I'm just turning down the volume a little bit. But yeah, things are going quite well for a player in the blue. I think he's doing the right thing. Hand cannoneers, some upgrades, backed up by a trebuchet, onagers, and hand bombers cannons. Really, really unstoppable. I think that's really good. Also, a lot of creation going on. He's got enough facilities to make from, and that's really important. You need those. Those are bringing you things, and they are really close to the battlefield. So when going down, you can easily replenish it. Anything what's happening else? I see cavaliers. Maybe this is the only one, but maybe we can see some more cavaliers coming in soon. Of course, knights on cavaliers and paladins are the perfect raiding units, and just curious to see if more cavs are coming. Just two stables, so I don't think so. Maybe more are coming. Another stable coming down. More and more hand cannons. I think this one archer range is being converted by a monk. A lot of hand cannons are being created inside though. They may be countered by those few sheer amounts of elite skirmishers, but okay, maybe we'll see. A lot of archer ranges, but most of them are empty. Though we see some physique worshippers being on work. Onagers coming out, and this is a big amount of army. Those onagers do make a big difference. All the archery ranges, all the hand cannoneers went down fairly quickly against those skirmishes. But of course, still these helps are really weak against this army. Our players should maybe think about doing something else. Also about replenishing this lumber camp. Making some lumber camps here, so he's doing the right things. Again, bit of placement here for this mining camp. Look out for these things when placing it. Doesn't really cost that much time. Still not hitting Ology here. Maybe he has done siege engineer, I don't know. I haven't seen that. Castle, and again a new castle here for a player in the red. Maybe he's doing some big play with, of course with elephants. I do think war elephants should have been a right call here, since it tanks so much damage from these hand cannoneers. And of course, onagers also. Those are, I think, the right choice at the moment. Having those, there are none monks here. Maybe one monk. When you shut those down with one skirmisher, you can maybe try a big war elephant army, since those are the good counter, I think. Not 1, 2, 3, and a few more skirmishes. Those are going in 1 for 1. You need a big mass or something. I don't think this thing is going wrong. You can try to learn from this thing. A lot of villages going forward. Maybe a lot forward castle. He has not got the resources. He has got the resources. He can do it. He isn't going in at the moment. He's oh god, he's gathering stone from here. I don't know. Oh, he's gathering some extra stone here. That's also possible. Gold, I should say. Hasn't spotted this castle though. I think he now has, so he's going to get this castle rather quickly. Somewhat damage from this side because another castle just has been placed. Placement here forward. More stables. I think we can see maybe paladin going on soon. Need some gold, but our resources are ready to go. he could decide to sell some. We're going to see what the prices are at the moment. You can sell stone for 91, sell food for 60 and wood for 60, so you can easily sell a lot of stuff. All the helps are going down at the moment. Really strong. Overpowered a bit maybe, hand cannoneers. You can stop those with only help it is. Don't forget the infantry bonus of his helps. Really strong. Maybe the Persians are known as a bombard and hand cannoneer civ, as a gunpowder civ. But they are quite strong though. Rex has been lost, they are as a 5th relic also. I expect a GG rather quickly. Cavaliers coming in, more going on. I just want to check out if maybe more paladins research is doing. No, just two stables are creating cavaliers at the moment. They can raid the villages, and without villages you don't have any economy, so then it's GG. I'll play in the blue just says he just finished up hand card. Of course, that's one of the main economy upgrades you should do and should not forget to do. And a bit too much villages here. Of course, he has got the population space. Maybe he should decide to do something with his unspent resources and make some trash units besides his gold army, because he can still make 100 pop. 100 units. 100 units can be the difference. If a player in the red is a bit more careful, he can come back. He's got enough space, he can fall back to this part, of course. But a player in the blue is really smart and gathering those extra relics. Some oranges coming forward. When having some good hits, of course, those those hand cannoneers are gone. But these bombard cannons are anti-siege units. Cavaliers are going in, raiding, doing some raiding. No more created at the moment. Just walking. Some blacklist blacksmith upgrade here. Scale body armor is done. Should don't forget to do some mill farming queued up. Not at the moment. Idle villages. Not a big of a problem. He has got enough and enough food. Slowly but surely he's going forward. Here, I think the first town center of our player red was located, but not anymore. It's gone. History just erased. This standard is also going down. Villages are going down. I expected GG rather quickly. Forward castle. I'm actually still waiting for those elite war elephants. I really like to see those. I don't see them that often in play, but there's some situations that are quite good. Some are just going out. Still creation of some extra skirmishes. Just looking at the resources of a player in the red. He has got a lot of food, but no gold income at all. Not that much of wood also, and this is a problem. A lot of walking time for every villager actually, so this wood won't come in that fast. He also has 2 gold mines he could use, and I sincerely recommend to do that. Monk almost converting. A monk converted a cavalier. I think 2 actually. Good things happening. But this castle is going up here for a player in the blue. Maybe this is the mark where our player in red says, I am castled in my base, this is going well. Going to lose another town center, that's 2. I think. Yeah, it's down. Doing some extra raiding maybe. Killing those onagers. Making another Seek workshop just to be sure. Making some extra houses, of course. He's pop blocked even. 1 hour in and he's pop blocked because all his houses were destroyed. Of course, there's also a way of starving somebody out. Still on 130 pop though, keeping up quite high. 187 however for a player in the blue. Going forward with some extra onagas. Going to lose this one, I think. Yes, he loses this one. Still, he has got enough resources. Player in the red has not that much gold. He could have more, but our player in the blue has those relics. Even gathering up some more. It's a stable, good gold income. He mined all of this. He did mine all of this. He did mine all of this. He mined out all of his gold resources actually. Remarkable. Already out of gold on this side of the map. So that means we will see completely trash war from now on actually. No way to do some more. I could also of course decide to sell some resources if I still really possible. 60 gold and for food and 28 for wood, so still a good way to get us from the market. However, big push now again for a player in the red. If he can hold this point, this trebuchet can take down his castle, and when he will lose his castle, it's quite a big deal. This onaga is a big deal. If it's Onaga had hidden this pack of hand cannons, even this halberdiers could have won this battle. But now the trebuchet is going to die really quickly. This was a really important fight actually. This castle is going to stay up. More raiding is going on. Still, I guess being destroyed here by a player in the red. Good macro also. Being on two parts of the field. Our player in the blue is also saying it's taking long before he kills him. That's yeah, because of red's really good resistance. Still blue making some cavaliers, finishing of course those elite skirmishes. And our special helper Joe should decide now to get more and more trash units. This isn't going to work with just 160 pop. Our player in the red is already on 147. He's coming back. Maybe come back is real. No gold resources, and still our player in the red has gold. 600 at the moment. Of course, more relics for blue, and of course a real good map control. Making some more buildings inside his base. Losing the scat rank though, killing it with his bombard cannons. Losing some more houses. Red has to push this. If he waits too long, he will lose too much, and then the comeback would be really hard. Using his gold very well to make his trebuchets, also making use of his castle. It will protect his this trebuchet and of course this bombard cannon. I can imagine how Koude Pinda feels at the moment. He's not able to do anything at the moment. However, he's really well microing his halberdiers. His cavaliers were gone in a matter of seconds. Losing all his military buildings though, should maybe decide still to move his villages to here to make some more wood camps. Low on resources by the way, if you in comparison with our player in the blue. 7,000 food, 1,000 gold at the moment. He sold a lot I think. Good gold income. No minus I do think. 9 idle villages, 8 builders, 33 farmers, 97 lumberjack for player in the blue. What's happening? He's still holding out here, play in the red. But I don't think it's going to be really long because reinforcement is coming, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big force. He has mixed in some trash units. It's elite skirmishes. It is fully upgraded. And of course those are really strong, especially against halberdiers. Those who counter them really much. Both are fully upgraded, so it doesn't big deal. If our player in the red does get one mangonel shot inside this force, it could be GG though. But this isn't going well for our player in the red. Big shots here, big amazing shots, gone in no matter of second. This trebuchet can maybe kill this castle, but I don't think it will be enough. It hasn't anything to back it up. No army, nothing at all. This will be the GG. No, I'm sure this will be it. No way to get back from this. Of course, a bit of army on the left side, but bombard cannon and amazing amount of skirmishes. Maybe some hits though from this Mangonel, killing some of his own units. What a pity. But getting down this Cap Ram. Also doing it here. Moving forward to trebuchets. Maybe getting this castle. Still firing down with his their spears on these this halberdiers. I imagine it's quite painfully getting a spear thrown to your head, but they survive multiple spears. Economy of Koude Pinda is still rolling, getting some stone, maybe even able to make another castle rather shortly. He has got enough almost for another castle. I think when placing it rather defensively, the left side of his economy, for example here, is quite useful. I still want to see the elite war elephant play. He's not selling off his resources at the moment, but his market has been killed off. So the only one with market access so he can sell is a player in the blue at the moment. He's got one market and he can easily get more gold if he wants to. He doesn't want to, he's making more and more trash, more and more skirmishes. I only see skirmish play. I think he's going to finish it with only skirmishes. Great things happening. Chemistry done, and also bombard cannons rolling out for a player in the red. Of course, the counters for the traps and for the onagers. Taking a long while. Also killing off some these skirmishes with these bombard cannons. But he should decide to get those away. Firing on the castle at the moment for a player in the blue. He has a big army to back it up. I think that will be enough. I said it was GG a while ago, but the scores are telling me the same. The double score elite here for a player in the blue almost. And this late in the game, that is less important than closing the game, of course. More early. We are 1 hour and 12 minutes in, but still 14,000 score lead. Losing some though, because our player in the red is killing off some of the skirmishes. But I don't think this is enough, especially those onagers. These are just too much. Killing off all of the trebuchets though is a good deal. Without his traps, our player in the blue cannot finish it off. Still some repairs, no second castle I will imagine, because this is quite a stone sink. Killing off this town center though, of course, out of range for this onager. Some extra halberdiers. I still don't think this is the right decision to make, because these infantry against skirmishes isn't good. In maybe in the next round he should decide to do some other strategic stuff. a player in the red. Otherwise, I think this series can easily go to Special Helper Joe, since he's just making the right army composition. Good trade, 1-for-1 trebuchet, or onager I should say. Killing off a lot of actually of skirmishes. Still not giving up. I really think this red player is just remarkable. Just holding on and holding on. This is quite an interesting fight. It's just going on and going on. Still repairing this town center. And it's down at the moment. The castle is up though. 2 trebuchets are ready to move. If they are packed, of course. And some hand cannons are mixed in again. I want to look how many those are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 hand cannons at the moment. This is enough to make yeah, that big of a deal, but of course some is already better than nothing. Still 800 bank resources stacked up in this bank. Sim is also a bit true for a player in the blue. 600 can be used. I think he's only making siege of it. He knows how important the gold is at the moment. He can't spend it all. But he has got 4 relics, or 5 even. 5 relics. All relics went to this player. Still no market for a player in the red, so he can't get any. He can't get any gold. Of course, he has some in his own base. Those were the fortunate things for him. Or blue player didn't have that much gold, but his economy is rather balanced. Should decide to do something with these. Get some extra wood camps, but of course his focus is mainly on this part of the game. I think he wants the finishing blow, but he can't because a player in the red is defending like a beast. And now he's doing some interesting things. Doing the light cap or even the hussar upgrade for his scouts. Oh my god, this is going to be a quite interesting thing. These are tanking a lot and a lot of those spears from the elite skirmishers. If he is doing this thing right, if he is surprising him, he can kill off a lot and a lot of skirmishers, even all those siege here. Then a lot of gold will be won. That's the problem with this army. It only consists of skirmishers. You should mix him some spears, but I don't think it's enough actually. It's masked up like crazy. He has got some onagers and he could make some good shots, but I don't think those scouts or even hussars will be enough. Maybe though, maybe he should really make this more quickly. I don't see if there are many queued up. He hasn't that much food. Oh, that's a problem. He can't queue up that much because he hasn't got that much food. It is cut off. This was a way he could come back. Now he has to assemble a new army, but he can't make new onagers if he doesn't make any more space. Gold is running out. Maybe this will make a difference. Trying to focus down those onagers first. Of course, those are the most expensive ones. But of course, now a player in the blue has got an infinitive source of gold with 5 relics. Get a look at his income for a moment. Every second it's rising by 4. It's like 1 relic is 1 villager gathering gold, for example, actually. So it's like having 5 infinite gold miners. Our player in the red has some more. He has quite a few, but this is out of gold. So he has to move to those, and those are already quite heavily saturated. Still doing some work here with this extra elite skirmishes, but I still expect the GG water soon. Making some extra barracks here, but I think it's over. Our player in red is calling the GG. I think he's really upset. I guess he's fought really well. He fought bravely, but I don't think it will be enough. He is out. His 2 bases are gone. Villages are going down like crazy. Army split here, but it doesn't really matter those shots won't be enough. This is the last attack, the last stand of a player in the blue. He did well, he fought well, and I think he's already thinking about what to do the second round. Of course, there was the home map choice of a player in the blue. He is really confident when playing on arena. And of course, a player in the blue can decide to, in the red, can decide to pick his own favorite map, pick his own map where he thinks he is good. And that can make a difference. I'm, for example, really playing well on Arabia, but I'm really bad at playing, for example, Black Forest games. Because I like the early harassment and I'm not that good of an Imperial Age fighter. These players both explicitly are good Imperial Age fighters. Really good war here going on. Great game. But his left side is as good as gone. Enough, I think even too much. He should send some over from this side to this side. Otherwise we'll lose these traps and that would be a pity. Still now going on. Furthermore, 4 player in the red, so he should already see this goal is running out. Just 0 left, and then it's gone. You can't win this game anymore. You should now see this actually. Because at least I don't know how we could win it. But yeah, maybe. Miracles happen. This castle was gone a long time ago, so he is really capable of getting some more stuff. But when these stables here are gone, I think we'll have a hard time doing it. And there's the resignment of a player in the red. First game goes to a player in the blue. No GG, I saw maybe he wasn't that happy. He really looked a bit frustrated by losing this game. He's really playing this tournament to win. Of course, when winning this tournament, the fame is of course great. The Age of Tweakers Collective Cup you're watching. I will see you next week for the next game, of course, with a new commentary of a new game. And this will be the second game of a player, Special Hippo Joe and Koude Pinda. See you soon!